Okay, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I cannot see. Alright, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so welcome to Greywolf Adornments. My name is Lisa Templeton if you're new here. If you're not new here, I'm glad that you joined me this morning for the first live sale. Um, so if you're watching this later, this part is pretty much for the if you're watching this later. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about my new logo. This is the big version of it. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about why I changed my logo. So I really adored my little gray wolf, or my little wolf that was on my last logo. However, when you're looking at it, because I'm going to start traveling again, and when you're looking at it from a distance, um, people don't really know what it is that I'm trying to sell. All they see is the cute little wolf and my name. And I've changed my name just a little bit since the last banner that I had made. So now it's Greywolf Adornments and More because I'm trying to expand my product line and do a little bit more than just jewelry. I mean, right now predominantly I am jewelry, but I'm trying to change that and add other things to my lineup as I get them completed. So again, I'm really liking the new logo. It says a lot about what I do. It's in my color scheme, and I'm really excited about that. And so now I can build my craft booth around my logo and just make everything cohesive. So when you're looking up for me at a craft fair, then I'll be easier to find. So that's that. And so, um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about this morning was a little bit about where this particular jewelry has come from. I mean, I've had some of these stones in my collection for quite a long while. My dad supported me in a lot of things that I tried to do over the years, and in retrospect, I realized was kind of my number one fan, albeit he was really quiet about that. Um, but I am happy that he tried to support me. And one of the things he did was he had a friend of his that was a jewelry maker, and she stopped making jewelry, so he bought some of her natural stones and gave them to me as a gift. So a lot of the stones that you're going to see in today's collection are from that I've never known what to do with until now. And now I've been kind of experimenting with what to do. A lot of them were chips, some of them were big stones that I wasn't sure how to manage. Um, so now I have a better idea of how to do that. Some of the other things in the collections were also a gift to me from a cousin, and so I haven't worked with these up until this point. And part of the direction that I'm going in right now is trying to steer away from the plain Jane costume jewelry that you can get in a department store and create something that's original, that's fun, and that you can't get in the department store. That's the whole point of the craft fair, is to find something that you can't get in a department store. So that's the direction that I'm trying to go with my jewelry right now. And so these are my first efforts in trying to do that. So without further ado, um, I'm going to start on the jewelry. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this particular piece. It's made with clear quartz. It's pink bicones, um, although very tiny pink bicones. It's got silver plated jewelry wire and nickel free ear wires. And so the number for this one is going to be 97. So this one is 97. Um, so if you want to order this, you just put the number and your name in the comments section, and you can order this. So first I'm just going to show you how they're packaged. This is what they look like packaged. And this camera does not do very good with close-ups. And because they're clear, um, I can't get too close to the camera with these. But this is the jewelry wire here. I've worked hard in them, so they should keep their shape. And these are little clear quartz rounds that I found in my collection. So, again, this is number 97. 97 for these. The cost on all these earrings today, all of them, I have set the price at $10. So these are really fun to make. They're simple. It's a way for me to use up this extra wire so nothing gets wasted. I really like that part, that nothing gets wasted. So that's those. Alrighty, so the next one is going to be 104. So the number is going to be 104. Hopefully you can see that, and it looks right on my screen, but you never know. So this one is, it's got some blue aventurine chips. These are made with blue aventurine chips. It's the natural aventurine. It's not simulated. It's got silver plated jewelry wire and nickel free ear wires. Just about everything I produce right now, if I put it on an ear wire, it will be nickel free. For those of you that have allergies, these two sets of earrings are approximately two and a half inches long. So let me show you these. Again, these are these V's. Let me put them on the card so it's a little bit easier to see. But these are number 104. Number 104. Let me see if I can get just a little bit. Oh, that's nice. You can actually see the blue. It's really good. Slightly out of focus, but again, my camera is not the best, but it's what I have, so it's what I'm using. Okay. This next one is going to be number 75. 75. So for this one, it's made with rose quartz chips. These are rose quartz chips. Um, it's got brass toned metal pins and nickel free ear wires. Again, just all of my ear wires will be nickel free. These are about 2 inches long, and again, they're number 75. And there's how they hang on this. And that way you can see them just a little bit better. These are number 75. And they're just little drop earrings. These were fun to make. Something to do with those little pieces of chips. They make really great drop earrings. They never go, it never goes out of fashion. Drop earrings don't. Okay, so the next one is number 53. 53. So talk about this one. These are rose quartz again. It's rose quartz and they're little bitty triangles, and I used brass head pins to make these drops. And again, it's got nickel free wires. They're about 2 inches long, and these are a darker pink for the rose quartz. Although it's really hard to tell. This camera does not like this black. So sometimes it helps if I do that. So this is number 53. And these are rose quartz triangles. Rose quartz triangles. So these do not seem, they would be so cute. Just little drops. I unfortunately can't wear earrings, no matter if it's nickel free or not. The metal still makes my ears itch. So again, these were number 53. These were rose quartz triangles. Get my info sheet. Alrighty. So this one is number 30. These are number 30. And this is actually dyed and stabilized turquoise. So this is not simulated turquoise. It's just dyed and stabilized turquoise beads. I used copper pins to make the drops and copper ear wires. Now these I'm not sure if they're nickel free or not because they are copper toned. And they're approximately 2.5 inches long. So there's this. These are that. Unfortunately, I need a better camera. For this, I'm going to use the white card for you to see. I think the white will be a little bit better. So again, these are number 30. Number 30. there. So I wish the focus was better, but again, this is the best camera I have. So it's number 30. Oops, I got the number. Okay, this one is going to be number 100. This will be 100. And again, this is blue aventurine. I'm probably not saying that right. Averturine, aventurine. They're chips. It's another. All of these, but basically all of these, with a couple exceptions, are drop earrings. I felt that the drops were the best way to utilize these chips. So I'm gonna shut up talking and show you. Again, they're blue aventurine. It's silver plated pins and nickel free jewelry wire, and they're about 2 inches long. So that's those, and let me put them on there. You can see them much better that way. That is number 100. Whoops. Number 100. Very gorgeous. They're, I mean, again, these drop earrings and these natural stones, they really never go out of style, and that's the reason why I like them so much, and really wanted to create something with them. So okay, the next one is gonna be number 24. Number 24. And these are amethyst chips. This is, they are larger than the other chips, but it's natural banded amethyst polished stones. And they have silver plated pins, and they are, of course, nickel free, and they're about 2 inches long. And so that's what they look like on the jewelry card. As you can see, they are a little bigger. And let me do this because they are more round on the bottom than those other, which I wish the focus was better up close, but they are rounder on the bottom. Oops, I'm backwards. Okay, again, these are number 24, and they are the banded amethyst. And the black isn't such a wonderful way to show off that amethyst, so here it is on the white. You can see that a little better. So anyway, they are just, and they're still, they're natural stone, but they're still really lightweight, so they won't weigh down your earlobes. Okay, so now we're gonna switch gears a little bit and do some necklaces. Because I'm gonna do this one and then I'm gonna switch over to the other one. So we break up all these earrings just a little bit. Earrings are so easy to make, so I find that I make a lot of them just because they're so easy. Okay, this is number 107. This one will be 107. And this is a piece of natural banded amethyst. Um, it's on a rat tail cord with silver plated findings. And it's got a bit of a wire wrapping at the top instead of your standard jump rings. So I really like that. These are 18 inches long. Um, well, actually, they're a little bit over 18 inches, maybe 18 and a quarter by the time that I put all of the um, findings on there. And let me see. So, oh yeah, you can see that really good. And again, this is number 107. See all that banding in there? Isn't that gorgeous? That banding that's in that stone. It goes all the way around the stone, so there's not a one way on this. That's just really, 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 really gorgeous. So, again, this one is 107. Oh goodness, getting the hang of this camera. 107. 107. I need a little more practice. Now, in that collection that my dad bought for me was a lot of natural banded amethyst. These are polished stones. They are drilled, so I gotta get a little bit creative about what to do with these stones. But amethyst is one of those that have such wonderful properties that it's worth investing in some amethyst just because it, you know, and just because it helps in healing, because it's such a great stone. This one has a spiral wrapping on it. It's on an 18-inch rat tail cord again. Um, and, oh yeah, this one's number 22. Well, I dropped that. 22. I can't write. Yeah, 22. 22. It's an 18-inch chain. It has silver findings. They all have lobster claws on them to make it easy to get on and off. But there is a front and back one on this one because, as you can see, there is a spiral in the front of that. It doesn't cover up all that beautiful banding in the amethyst, but it is there nonetheless. Let me get it on the display so you can see it so much better on the display. It focuses so much easier. See that? Gorgeous little spiral right there. And all that beautiful banding in that amethyst. And then this particular rat tail cord is black. I think the other one is a very midnight blue. But again, for that necklace was number 22. Number 22. Alrighty, now this one I have a silver plated chain on there that I have polished it but it will tarnish. This one is number 41. Number 41. It's another amethyst drop. It's on a 17-inch chain with a 2-inch extender, and again, it is silver plated. And it's just that pretty. It's just a pretty half moon shaped drop. It's very hard to see the details on this one. Um, just a very pretty moon shaped drop. Um, so it can be two-sided, and I also put a 6 millimeter bead on the end of the extender chain just to give it a little bit extra. This one is $15. The other two necklaces were $20. I forgot to say how much those were. Those two necklaces were $20. This one is $15. Again, it's number 41, and let me get it on this form so you can see it a little better. Again, it's very difficult to show you the back side, but that is the back side, so it's just like a half moon shape on there. And again, this one is number 41. Alrighty, so the next number is 78. 78. It's I believe this is green aventurine, but I'm not 100% sure what this is. And I have wire wrapped it with brass wire, and it's on a rat tail 18-inch chain. It's got brass colored findings on it, and this one is $20, and the number is 78. So I'm gonna put this one on the black form. You can see that it's let me turn this light out, see if that helps. It's got such beautiful striations inside this chain, or inside this stone, and I have just wire wrapped it in a simple wire wrap. And this one is $20, if I didn't mention that before. Let's see if this will work a little better. Yeah, I like that a little better. A little, now you can see that striations. This is on a blue rat tail chain, and there's just a tiny hint of blue in this stone. And there's got swirls at the top. That's just really, this one was one of the first pieces I made. Again, this is number 78. And it's one of the first pieces I made when I started working again. So there's that one. Okay, so now this next one, is pretty much, it was a just for fun piece because I would have never in a million years bought this kind of stone ever. It's a natural stone, but I'm sure it's been dyed. And the number for this one is 90. It's $15. It's got a rat tail cord with a silver charm and silver plated chimes, and it's 18 inches. And again, this was a just for fun piece because you know, I wasn't sure what to do with this stone, and so, but when you put it together with something else, oops, I now have it backwards. Um, that is a little shell on there. It's very hard to see, but that is a little shell. Um, so again, the number on this one is 90. And it's $15. And this little orange stone, it's got orange. It's an orange stone with or a kind of reddish orange stone with black striations. I have no clue what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's dyed and not a natural color. Okay, so this one is number 39. Number 39. And this one is that same dyed natural stone. It's got another. It's also on a rat tail cord, um, which means a rat tail cord is just a very soft, kind of silky cloth type. It's a fiber, not a metal cord. And I thought that would be a more natural choice to put these natural stones on instead of using strictly stainless steel chain. Without further ado, let me just show you this one. This one is, it doesn't have a side. It, you can, like the other one did, the other one had a charm attached to the bottom of it, so it was one-sided. Um, but there it is on the hanger. Again, it's that natural stone. It's silver findings, right town chain. It's 18 inches. It's $15 for this one. $15, and the number is 39. 39 is the number. Number 39. Okay, so here's that one. Okay, so now we're going to go back to earrings for a bit. This number is 111. These are agate drops, and they're on brass findings and, well, brass tone findings. I'm not sure if that's actual brass. There's nickel-free wires, and they're about 2 inches. So the white tends to do better with this camera, so I'm going to put it on the white. Um, and it's a real dark colored agate. And they're just little chips. I'm not sure if you can see that, how well you can see that. They're just little chips, and they're dark colored. And the number for this is good thing they're ones. 111 is the number for these. These are about 2 inches long, and they're just those drops. Again, the drops are something I felt were really easy to make with these chips, and were stylish at the same time. So again, that's 111. So those were $10, by the way. Alrighty. The number on these is gonna be 109. And these are another pair of agate drops, but these are a lighter color of agate. And they've got some striation in them. These are chip beads on the ends of the pins, and it's silver plated pins with nickel-free ear wires, and they're 2 inches long, and they are $10. So and the number on these is going to be 109. So let me put them on here so you can see them a little better. And they're just those little cheap. And as you can see, these have the more gray in the agate than the other pair did. Very, very pretty colored beads. Those number 109. 109. So, okay, those earrings were also $10. Just about all of my earrings are going to be $10. Um, this is number 84. Number 84 is this one. These are some more of that dyed stone that I don't know what it is, other than being pretty sure it's dyed stone. They're silver findings, silver plated findings, nickel free. These are about 1 inch, and they're just the nuggets by themselves that I put on a pin and made into drops. Um, these are number 84. Number 84. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Focus doesn't like to work this close. But you can see all that black striation in the stone. And it is natural stone. It's not acrylic or anything. So there's that one. Okay, so this is another mystery stone that I don't know what it is. All I know is it's natural stone and that I'm pretty sure that it's dyed. The number on these is 11. I'm pretty sure it's dyed. Um, so I'm going to just show them to you while I'm talking about them. Um, these, the ones on the bottom are kind of blue and purple crackle beads. It has silver findings, nickel-free ear wires, and these are about 3 inches long altogether. And these are $10. You put them on the card so you can see them a little better. And the number on these is 11. And it's really hard to tell, but you can just faintly see the crackles. But these are a deep, rich purple in color. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. They're another stone I just didn't know what to do with until now, and I figured, well, let's try earrings and see what happens. and they turned out pretty good actually. So there's that one. Again, they were $10 and they're number 11. Okay, I think that either my daughter gave me these or they came in a grab bag, and I just put them on ear wires, so I didn't really make them. They have silver plated um, bindings and nickel free ear wires. They're about a half inch long, and they have orange stars in the globe, and these are just little globe earrings. Um, they're just really, they're filled globes. The number on these is 28. And there's what they look like on the card. And they're number 28. They're just really filled globes. Just gonna see if maybe turning this light this way would help with the focus. But not really. It just doesn't like to focus when you get close up. So there's that. Number 28. These are fun earrings. They make great stocking stuffers. It's never too early to start thinking about Christmas. Okay, this next piece was a part of somebody gave these to me as a gift, and now I'm finally doing something with them. And it's got it's a piece of acrylic, but it's wire wrapped. I wire wrapped it into a pendant. It's got a copper chain. It's 18 inches, and the point on the end, the pendant is actually 2 inches. The number on this one is 76. The cost for this necklace is $20. And so I'm going to put it on the form to show you that point. Let me see if I can fix it where it's centered. There's that point. Now I know it's acrylic because the point has a bubble in it, and natural rock does not, or natural crystals do not have bubbles like that. So the number is 76. The number on this one is 76. That is copper wire and a copper colored necklace. Again, it's $20. That number is 76. I really like it, even though it's acrylic. It's the neatest little point. So there's that one. Now these next two pieces are, I thought at first to make them earrings, but I put a bail on it, so it had to be necklaces after that. The number on this one is 112. This is $20. It's a wire wrap. It looks a lot like black onyx, to be honest, but I'm not sure if it's black onyx or acrylic, so I can't market it as black onyx. But it is beautiful nonetheless. This is my own wire wrapping project. I am really pleased with the way that this particular project turned out. The point itself is about 2 inches long. It's on an 18-inch rat tail chain with silver plated findings. Um, but let me just get it on the form so you can see it. Because, like I said, I'm really proud of it. And this was the first one I did, and the other reason why I didn't make them earrings is because they're not precisely the same. This number on this one is 112. And the crisscrosses in the middle are slightly different. So this one is 112. It's got the off-center crisscrosses. This one is $20. I am really super pleased with. I mean, I know the focus is off, but you can see the crisscross a little better, and the detail that I put into this. Um, Once this sale is over, if you did not catch this sale and you are catching it on Rewind, I hope to have these up on my Etsy platform. Um, Hopefully by the end of this next coming week. It just depends. I have a really busy weekend, so I'm not sure if I'll get to sit down and take all the pictures, because these are brand new. There's no pictures of these. You're getting to see them first before I launch them on Etsy. But they will be on Etsy hopefully by the end of the week. So if you're watching this later, look for them on Etsy. And unfortunately, I had to shut down my website, and I moved over to the Etsy platform because it's a little more economical for me. And I'm living on a super top budget right now, but making do and making the best of it. So, um, okay. So the next time I did this, this particular design, so it's not an exclusive, it's just a limited edition. This one is number 101. 101. It's also $20. It's that wire wrapped black acrylic, and this time I put it on a silver plated 18-inch chain with and the wrapping turned out much better on the second time around than it did the first time, and it was much better centered. So the design is just, it's very similar but different. And that, of course, is the back side of the design. I guess I should have showed you the back, because the back is the same on both of these. But the front side, yeah, that crisscross ended up much better. And again, the number on this one is 101. This is $20. It's on a stainless steel chain. So, and it's 18 inches as well. Most of my necklaces, I'm making them 18 inches. So, anyway, one more time, because I am so proud of this one. It's 101. 101. Just really, they turned out so beautiful. Okay, so now for the last three pieces of jewelry that I'm going to show you for this show, they are bracelets, and it's stretch cord. Now, stretch cord is, you know, everybody has stretch cord bracelets, even me, but they're meant to be fun, and then also they're meant to be unisex, because I just went to a Father's Day program out in Newark, and I really didn't have any masculine, well, I had some, but not enough masculine jewelry to offer some of the guys that came through my booth. So it's, you know, I'm trying to go more unisex, where I have something for both masculine and feminine types, because right now most of my jewelry is very feminine in nature. So this one is more it's more of that mystery purple stone. The number on this one is 108. These are $5. And it is, like I said, it is a stretch cord bracelet. Um, and it is more of that purple mystery stone. And it is natural stone because it is cold, let me tell you, because it's been sitting in the air conditioning for a while. So it is natural stone. I just don't know what kind of natural stone it is. And again, this is 108 and it is $5. It's meant to be fun and worn stacked. If you like to wear them stacked, it's good for stacking. It is the smaller pieces that I have of this purple stone. I'm pretty sure that stone was dyed, but it's stabilized, so it's not going to come off on your hand. Anyway, that's number 108. And it's a stretch cord bracelet, so it basically one size fits all. Yeah. The next one is another stretch cord bracelet. Is number 44. Um, Alrighty, there we go. Like I said, it was meant to be very unisex. It has got kind of dyed lava rock beads. That's the green ones, and then the brown ones are wooden, and then it has this distressed brass um, uh, metal spacer bead in the middle. And it again, it's meant to be very unisex. And this one is $5. These are very fun. Just meant to be fun. They're not meant to last forever. They're just meant to be fun. Alright, the last one I'm going to show you. This one is number 80. Number 80. Um, this one has an adjustable loop bracelet. It's an adjustable bracelet. It's a rat tail cord, and I have just you know, I'm not good at doing bracelets by myself. Um, so it has that adjustable knot in the center, and just these wooden beads. Again, these were meant to be very unisex and very simple but fun bracelets. This one is number 80. It is also $5, but it is adjustable. Um, and it has more of the wooden beads on the end of the loop. And these are just wood beads. So again, number 80, $5. So there you go. There's that one. Okay, that's the last of my jewelry. So these next pieces, this one needs to be cleaned because, we had it out in the open. It was number 63. Number 63. And these are items that my daughter with Moss and Madness, she creates these. And let me show you it. Oh. Gotta try not to put the light. It's my messy desk you're seeing behind. These are mossed. These are repurposed frames. This particular one is $35. Again, her brand is called Moss and Madness. You can look for her videos on TikTok. I'm not sure if she has a Facebook page or not under her brand, but she does have a TikTok. account for it. And let me see. These are mossed and I mean just gorgeous. The little mushrooms on these, she actually created those little mushrooms herself. So I mean, it's just absolutely, her work is absolutely stunning. And again, this is number 63. I'm not sure how long I'll have these in my possession. So if you see this video and you want them, reach out right away by private message. Um, so there's this one. The next one, that one was a wall hanging. It has a wire on the back for wall hanging. This one is number 92. Um, 92 sits on the table. It has a, um, this one is $15. $15. This one is $15. It is obviously it's a picture frame, but just absolutely stunning. She does it, and the camera just doesn't do it justice. It's number 92. 92. Let's go out here. This camera does not do it justice. It's just, they're just beautiful. They're so natural and organic. She's given me a few pieces of these for Christmas and my birthday. So. Alright, this one is number 40. This one is number 40. Oh, 40. 40. This one's another picture frame that sits on the table. It's also $15. This is a big white shell. And there's a glare on it, so it's really hard for you to see that, but it is a shell. These will not be going in my Etsy shop. These are hers. Her brand is called Moss and Madness. So again, if you're wanting these, and this is number 40, you need to reach out quick, because I'm not sure when I'll have to give them back to her. So there's that one. Okay. The last one is the most detailed and the most absolutely gorgeous wall hanging picture frame. It will not fit in the frame if I stand up closer. This is number 85. Number 85. It is very big. It's a 10 by 12. Let me get up a little closer so you can see. She handmade all those mushrooms in there. And it's just absolutely stunning, the amount of detail and effort, and just, I mean, it's just beautiful. And these are coated and sprayed, so they should not ever lose their green color and turn brown. It's just a beautiful piece of work. This particular one is $60 because it has so much detail in it, and it is a 10 by 13 picture frame. It is meant to hang on your wall, not really sit on a desk. So it is absolutely beautiful. These will probably cost more to ship, this one, because it won't fit in a small shipping container. So keep that in mind. Shipping for this will be more, but it is well worth the cost. It is well worth the price, because it is just, her work is just absolutely stunning, and the camera just doesn't do it justice. So that was the last thing I have today. If you're watching this later, thank you so much if you made it this far. I appreciate your time and attention. Again, if you want to order any of these things, they should be on my Etsy shop by the end of this week. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your weekend.